the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I catch record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking quick down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion New York Jets and the champions of the NFC, the New York Giants. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. It's a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
That's Ibuka in motion. Now, a 2nd down throw for Fields. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
First down,
Quinshon Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get back to Quinshon Judkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And the Giants are going to have first and goal to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat.
And he's in.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion.
Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go, son. Come on, son. 11. Watch the bullet. Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
Play action now for Fields. Gets it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble. And it leads to a defensive score. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Brees. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Fields now on 2nd down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open receiver is Emeka Egbuka. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Easy. Here we go, son. Blue 58, Angel. Get high.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
EQ! West right here. Hey, can. Go.
4th down. Fields. Got him in. It's Egbuka. Complete. He's going to have the Jets 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. Give up the middle with Hall. And he's in.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Next to score, Jets 14, Giants 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rolling right, and that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That one good for 29.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Mark to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
And the Giants
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's out wide to Judkins. And he's out of bounds on a pass play. But that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds
2nd and a yard.
line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
By the wide receiver. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
9 yards.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to nowhere.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Third and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
They'll look to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught.
We spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Jets take over.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. A 1st down throw for Fields. On the run to the right. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
At the 42-yard line.
He'll take off again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the give, it's Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tiger pass set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We're gonna start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
319, that's right.
He'll go again with Hall. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Nick Scorpions there to make the stop.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
It's third and 4.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So that'll bring up fourth down. That'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball. They bring him down for a short gain.
And some good blocking, bringing him a gain of 9 as we get the third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
That was an all-in effort up front, Mike. They knew the quarterback sneak was coming, and there is only one way to stop it. We normally don't see defenses win at the line on a sneak, but in this case, they did, and they bring up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the drop is Judkins. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you get them back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Green 19, just right.
Fields now. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Fields. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Say hi.
Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From 31, here is 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Say hi.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Say hi.
2nd down. It's Fields.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Here we go.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. 3rd down, here's Hall. Oh, looked like he had the 1st down, but the ball is out. And the Giants come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Kicker's pass. Complete to number 23. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Quick throw, taken in. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. They do that. I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Giant 1st down.
Boy, they got the block to Springham, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Judkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16 yards pick up on that one. 1st down, Giants.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. And he will get into the end zone.
And that's exactly how you progress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
The score, Giants 28, Jets 17.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
Set to kick off.
This one is going to sail through the end zone. 4 touchdowns in.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
Complete to
That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside 35. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
First down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Now Fields moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. 3:19, that's it. All right.
Now, Fields. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
And strong running indeed. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they'll stop them just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
on that one. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
On the handoff, Judkins. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Here's 3rd and 7. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. 3rd and 7. They run it once more with Judkins.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. And the Giants have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Giants. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started
is out. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most wanted. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker,